Come on, Arms. You know what we're streaming.
Please don't.
I can't carry third through there, bro.
Happy birthday moment.
Really?
Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to carry third through there.
You'll need more turn.
Too much drip. Too much Hanok and not enough Hanok. I reckon what would have been a really good sponsorship activation is if Roy Nissany was sponsored by Nissan. He's a real Nissany driver, isn't he?
That would tie in very nicely.
Yeah, because Nissan can't build a good car and Roy Nissany can't drive. Perfect.
I wouldn't say Nissan's never built a good car.
Not for a while.
No, not for a while. Nissan's been asleep at the wheel since 2008. So too have Mitsubishi.
If only the GTR 11 Nismo actually got the technical support it so badly needed. Instead of fucking getting a bit for a track with all the bloody companies.
Well, why did they go front wheel drive on that car?
Because the whole regulation
I know a hybrid.
No, it wasn't about the hybrid. The whole regulation setup for LMP1 was
too much
rear downforce limited. So basically, by limiting the rear downforce of the car, you limit the overall downforce of the car. Now, the guys, I think it was Darren Cox and Ben Galby, figured out that if you move the center of gravity of the car forward by, say, having the engine and drive over the front wheels, you can exploit the aerodynamic rules to give yourself just way more aerodynamics. Way more downforce at the expense of way less drag. So the whole setup of the car was based around the idea.
Feels like it's understeering through there.
The whole setup of the car was basically designed around the idea of being an absolute bullet in a straight line. And had they chosen a hybrid supplier that wasn't a fucking deadbeat dad of a company, basically, Toro Track is the guy that says, "Oh, I'll go out for cigarettes and then just doesn't return for 6 years." That's literally, it's such a fucking joke for the company. As soon as I heard that they'd gotten better with Toro Track, I'm like, well, that car's going to a fucking dumpster.
You're not on a lap, Steve. Hop in the pit.
But yeah, no, the concept was sound in theory, and it would have been fascinating to see it executed properly. However, we never got to see it.
Well, it was a bit like the Hyundai Accent WRC in theory, but didn't actually go that well at all.
Well, I mean, it still had the fastest speed traps at Le Mans when it was running with non-bespoke wheels and weight ballast instead of a hybrid system. So the fact that its engine was just that good and the drive out of corners was that good, it would have been beautiful to see in action.
Are they selling any?
What, the GTR 11 Nismo?
Yeah, like are they selling the chassis?
No, they all got fucking burnt to a crisp.
Oh really? What?
Not really. They ended up in museums as like the project that never saw the full light of day.
Yeah. Yeah,
no, it was a bad time. And the company let go the entire staff of the project like a week before Christmas in 2015. It was just an absolute shit show from top to bottom.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh mate, it's not a nice lap. And it's starting to hurt.
Well, I can tell you, I watched British touring cars on the weekend, and it made the V8
See?
Isn't the British touring cars just like, we don't know why it's entertaining. We don't know why it's been entertaining for the last 60 years, and it's just crashing, and occasionally a car will win a race and more crashing.
It's pretty much a shit fest, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, the driving scene is fucking non-existent.
But that's why we love it.
Yep, pretty much.
I'll never forget the angry John Cleland getting out, and he looked like that fucking SpongeBob meme, know, the one that SpongeBob was an ape. You know, like the one he looked like he was ready for a fight. He was just like,
That's pretty much what my car does, bro.
Daniel Merritt.
Did you see my last lap?
Yeah, I saw your last lap. I think you went a little bit slower through there.
No, that's how I take it. If I go back to second, I'll lose time.
Whereas me, I need that second to gain that extra turn in. So,
Yeah, we need
a bit
some
weird.
more.
I
more
lost
love
the
for-
rear entering that corner, then that's why it went all weird.
Yeah, I saw you on the curb.
This is technical debrief with Peter and Groot. I mean, Peter and Groot.
Peter and Brute.
Peter and Groot. He's talking to himself. That's fascinating. He can debrief himself.
Don't like the sound of that.
Oh yeah, I just realised.
Talking and Peter's like,
I'd
Brute's
rather
talking and Peter's like, this guy talks shit.
Hey, Brute, hold fifth through there.
No, you can go 6.
My technical debrief at the moment says this car's fucking understeering like fucking shit.
Okay, Lewis. Okay, we'll give you a new set of tyres.
I'm
Alright,
trying
I'll
to
head
do
back
set of tyres, it's still fucking garbage.
Okay, Lewis. This is Bono here.
Ah, fuck off, Bono. Go back to you
Oh shit!
I like.
No, I was struggling there because I haven't changed tires.
That'll make sense.
I was still on my first set.
The right pedal makes it go faster.
Oh wait, you have to disengage the handbrake. Oh, who would have done it? If you push the pedal, if you push the go pedal all the way.
Me.
One thing I was generally just getting slow. Like nailing the track and I
You
was
were wondering why Bloody was faster than you.
There go the brake boards at the chicane.
Peter, Bloody is faster than you.
Well,
Please let him through.
The fans had a good view of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, F for the Acura, it's dead.
I'm
Let's
watching
see,
it
let's see how
now.
dead it is. How dead
Oh
it is.
no,
That was a big twitch. And you got all the brake markers too. Nice, beautiful.
what was that, Will?
I'd actually want the Acura this
Nah, man. Long radius corners, kill it. It needs like short radius stuff.
So Mike messaged me the other day, like, how are you getting 4 seconds on lap faster? I took that thing out for 6 laps and matched my time on default.
Yeah.
Well,
You must have
Humble
such
brag.
a big dick.
yeah.
It must be sizable.
I bet you he fucks. He sounds like he fucks.
Do you fuck?
He fucks.
Sometimes.
I don't. I'm not that quick, so I don't fuck.
Nice Formula Drift impersonation there, Steve.
It must be love.
It must be love.
Love.
That just reminds me of the Shannon's ad. It's just love, mate. Used to get
Pure and simple.
Pure and simple.
that used to fire up my mate so much. He'd get so annoyed with it. It was just like every time there's a Shannon's ad, me and my mates, it's love, mate. It's love.
Pure and simple.
That sounds beautiful.
That's every time I see the Acura NSX GT3.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Coming. It's love, mate.
Yeah.
If someone made a Shannon's car, I'd do that. I'd make an ad. It's love, mate.
Shannon's insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Didn't do it for the Bathurst race.
Oh yes!
Throw one of the wild cards. If we have a purely wild card team that haven't raced anything before in our series, pop them in the Shannon's
They've
car.
also got to be 16 years old.
6 years.
Because that's how old Cam Waters was when he drove.
Something like that,
No,
yeah.
you know what's
16, yeah.
amazing? You know how Cam Waters crashed at his first attempt at Bathurst? Like
Yeah.
just before he crashed, I believe he texted his mates, "Look how fast I'm going, LOL."
Typical fucking millennial on their phone while they're driving.
The funny thing was, they looked at his lap time and said, lol, joke.
It's in there pulling 1337.
Wasn't the car he was driving? Wasn't that the ex-Garth Tander championship winning car?
I have no idea. It was a VE,
Pretty
that's
sure
all.
it was. I'm pretty sure it was the Kelly spare car.
Yeah, but it was an ex. It wasn't a Kelly spec car. It was a
Walkinshaw spec.
TWR Walkinshaw spec. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I'm not sure if it was 2011 or 2010. Don't quote me on which one it was, but I've looked at pictures of the interior and I'm just like, that looks awfully like a rock.
Be 2010 because they did the second season just before they went to this. 2011, sorry.
Yeah. But, and it was the same car they used on Shannon's Supercar Showdown, and they had a lot of pictures of the inside, and it just looked plainly like a rock car.
If everyone finished exactly where they are right now, my two teammates are doing very good.
I don't think
I can't wait to break it to
Yes, Kalen confirmed.
Didn't Waters won that race with Grant Daniel? Yeah.
And the year after he ran with Jesse Dixon.
What happened
He
there?
used to be a Super 2 driver.
He ran the
And the
Haynes
Utes.
supercar and the Utes as well, yeah.
He was a ranger.
He was.
That's his most defining feature. He was a ranger.
Oh yeah.
Well, no one can ever remember him from his driving, so...
And I think Andre was in that season too.
Hey, you should have seen Andre. He looked like he had herpes all over his face.
Yeah, I mean, well, Andre was there when Wood was in there.
Oh, Woody. Dearest Woody.
Oh, I don't
First
think
thing
he
he says to me when I meet Woody, like I said to him, oh, you were on Shannon's Supercar Showdown, right? And he says, yeah, that's when I had tits and a vagina.
Oh.
And I made a promise that day to Rhodey. I'm like, I'm not going to say anything politically incorrect. Literally 5 minutes later, talk to Glenn Wood. The first thing comes out of his mouth is political.
It's like his brother.
He says I'm going to give myself a good belting lately.
Wasn't Ryan Harris on one of those seasons as well, and like extremely ticked off about not getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the FPR one.
But bloody, it's reality TV. Of course they get all these conflicting personalities. Like, Jimmy Golding was on there blaming Chelsea Angelo when he broke the car.
Oh.
Oh, was
Like-
Jimmy on it?
Yeah, young Beaver.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Fuck me, he's got like the
Yes,
biggest
Kalen.
eyebrows. Like how bushy his eyebrows get. Like, is he even like white Australian? Like, I'm not sure.
Could be related to John Howard.
Thanks, Mike.
What wasn't John Howard like a chimpanzee though?
No, he's trying his best bowler.
You know, he actually tried to become chairman of the ICC and then got unanimously voted out for a British Indian guy.
It was always going to be the Indian guy, because the Indian
I
was
know.
sort of fucking just bored of it.
Yeah, but
Board
don't-
of Control of International Cricket.
Yeah, but don't we buy all our cricket bats from India? So, like, of course they would have all our money that we
No.
spend on all our cricket.
My bat's from England. We haven't done them all.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, you're one of them
paid-
pussies.
You're one of them people.
What?
Hey, does anyone have a
I'm watching
Kookaburra?
this, lad.
Does anyone have a Kookaburra kahuna bat that they want to sell me? Like, I want to take
What did you
I've
do?
got a kookaburra.
Oh,
but not a kahuna.
I got the best run out of the last S's. So good that I got my right rear over the curb just where the tracks meet, and it just spun me around. It was just an absolute peach. And then I fucked it. I absolutely fucked the peach.
You might as well get yourself out of the car because we're going to start getting ready in about 10 minutes or so. Hey,
Enough time for a quality run.
What the hell?
Turn track objects and textures out a bit so that
Yeah.
vehicles not so much.
Oh, who wants to watch the next round of V8 Stops Enduro? We can go and roast them all for their poor driving play.
Harley Haber's a great driver. What are you on about?
Oh yeah, Harley Haber, what a lovely guy. Definitely did not send Madison down off.
I love the fact that like after that when old mate said freaking oh no race control aren't going to do anything, once it was handed out that guy didn't say anything after that.
Jamie
The rest of
McKnight,
the-
because he's the fucking team owner of fucking Evolution Simsport.
What about Forza El Nabi?
Oh, Forza
Yeah.
El Nabi, he's just like, Madison did that on his own. I'm like, are you fucking blind, cunt?
Yeah, he wrote one of those messages and he got tagged me and he was like, nah, no penalty, mate. And I was like, you just stick to racing.
Hey, who is that other fucking Nick B? Like, I'm a Hans B. I can't believe I'm related to him.
Yes, because everyone with the same initial is related.
Absolutely.
That's how the internet works.
And what, like, I think who were the most angry about it? I think
El Nabi was the
John
most
McDonald.
Because
But
I
that's
told him
good.
to stick to racing, he didn't say a
John
word.
McDonald, like, he just kept going on and on about it, and I'm like, fire up, John, I love it.
How old is McDonald? He seems like...
I think he's
I'm
like
not
18
sure if
or
he's
19.
14 or 40.
No, I think he's late in early 20s. He's under the man. I reckon that much.
And how old are you, Rody?
23.
23, you old fuck.
Yeah, I know. I've done fucking nothing in my life.
So Lewis, just the circuit objects and textures down to high.
Yeah, that should help a little bit.
Alright, cool. I'll leave the player detail on the phone at the full, but I've got the low res pack anyway, so.
Yeah, this track has a lot of objects and details, so I've found turning that down.
How do I get the rear end to be more stable in the exit corners?
Is it the
Off the right foot.
lower your rear ride height? If it's exit oversteer and like you're past the apex, then
Oh, nothing bloody.
Thank you. It's hard without those marker balls.
It is, yeah.
No worries.
Thanks, Lewis.
No worries, guys. Just thought I'd get you prepared for the race when someone inevitably takes them out anyway.
Lewis
Oh, yeah,
Sam
good point.
Smith wedding.
Oh, did Sam take out brake markers?
Yeah, he does. He uses every practice session to take out the brake markers in the RW.
Oh, yeah, warm up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was seriously running, but it's much easier anyway, the way they race it is a crap. Speaking of never, good racing last week.
Finally. Finally. I knew I was going to get caught. Let me just put it that way. You did well to hold the other guys off, and I need you to probably hold them up for a couple more laps.
Yeah, I'll
That's alright. I did well.
No, it was the same thing as the last season GT3, where it took me to the very last round, and in the case of GT3, I changed one thing on the car, and all of a sudden it wasn't deaf anymore. But why didn't I do this then?
What did you change, Rody? Just out of curiosity.
The driver.
No, the driver stayed the same. Thank you, buddy. Fuck you.
Come on, that was good. That was good.
No, I'll give you that. That was good. That was good. I'll give you that. Hang on, which one? Because Birdo was messaging me about
it's the day after his birthday. Don't bully him.
Oh,
no, it's from his birthday, so you can start it all again now.
Hey, it's the day after, so go after him.
Exactly.
You got a day break.
I thought the whole point of the birthday was to invite the birthday roast.
Oh, that's what it was. Maximum rear camber.
Oh yeah, fair
Which
enough.
makes it a lot less deaf on the way into corners, on the way through corners.
Yeah, good job.
So
Good job,
I changed,
Rodney.
that was all I
I'm
needed
proud
to
of you.
change relative to the rest of the car, and it did what I wanted to do now.
This is Flooddy's qualifying lap. Everybody pay attention.
Oh, let's get it on the broadcast. Where are we?
Geez, you just cut the first part of the
He's in fourth at the moment.
by
He's coming out of the last corner.
I made too many mistakes, so I filled up for another one. It's okay, everyone. It's okay.
It's alright.
Don't worry, my first mistake was being born.
Was that really your mistake?
Well.
Here we are, watching
First mistake
Floodman
of his
11
life.
into turn 1. Almost running over the curb there.
I think it turned on the inside.
Very conservative at the start of the S. His line slightly off here. He's still having a crack. Here we are at Charlie Whiting corner.
Oh, Jesus. Bloodman gives a little wiggle in
respect.
That's wide.
Well wide. Very wide.
Oh, that's wide again. What can he do at sector 1 though? Ooh, he's half a second down on his own time. Disappointing. Finally being broadcast here. Other side of the camera. And he's looped
There we go.
F
Love
in
you
the
guys.
chat for the 2 people that are watching. F in the chat, please.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's a stellar performance. I appreciate the audience.
Broadcast crew assemble. Good luck, all drivers.
Au revoir, ladies.
Au revoir.
Thanks.
Have a good stream.
You too.
If in doubt, punt the first 6.
Have a good stream. Make sure it's not weak and
You
bloody.
don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen.
Well, yeah, I do, because I'm 7th.
Yeah, but there's 2 LSS cars in front of you.
Yeah, I still want to finish in front of them.
Oh, you little...
You know what's really funny?
Well,
Forza El Nabi and Harley Haber finished behind Madison Down and Ethan Warren after punting him off.
Yeah, he got a drive-through, and after the drive-through, he was like 10-15 seconds behind them.
No.
They were ahead.
No, they were ahead even after the drive-through.
Oh, lol.
Wow.
Oh, rip.
That was the
Rip,
funniest
my
thing.
AMS crashed. I tried to join. I think I've not got an update.
Rip.
Hans Brunswick.
Well, there's an update for there's a couple of fixes. Although if we can't join, that's an issue because the track's stopped.
Probably need the update for the bend or something. Maybe. I don't know.
It says update for the bend, which can be found below. Okay, right. Download it anyway.
Aaron Thomas says every time he tries to join, he gets a timeout error.
F.
He probably just needs to reset his internet.
Yeah, I'm on the front page.
Oh, I've seen that meme with the with all that, with the Thanos snap, and how the girl's like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you," blah blah blah, and then you see the guys, you just see one of them go F, and the other one goes delete my server browser. Yeah.
Not wrong.
The boys F, mate, F.
So
That's all it ever is.
Have to download the low
someone
res
had a
skin
massive
pack,
crash.
and then the fix for the low res skin pack.
Nope,
Yeah,
that's
well,
all
the
real.
low res isn't necessary, but it'll certainly help with performance quite a bit.
Right.
Like,
Well, I'm not gonna. Should I race? Do I even want to race? I don't even know.
Oh, that car looks so
if you
nice.
want to
though.
race,
I think
mate.
the team will want you to race, yeah.
But just make sure to take out the front 6 in the current
Yeah,
standings.
sure, mate. Yeah,
F.
easy.
Thanks,
No,
mate.
just take out Devonish. Make the season interesting.
It's his teammate. You think he's going to do that? Oh wait, sorry,
He's
no.
got
I mean, if they
teammates
get front
anymore.
row, they can do a Senna and Prost.
Hey, they ain't teammates anymore.
Are they not?
No, he
Who
was
won
only
for the
driving
season,
a
Hans?
car.
Senna and Prosty. We love
Oh,
it,
but,
Prosty.
so who are you driving for this season, Hans?
No one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Mercenary.
Still in
Just pay him some money and he'll show up.
fourth wedding practice car.
Surely I can pay money for him to fucking do something.
Oh, so that's who's crashing.
My force feedback is just gone.
Press,
F.
Yeah.
F.
Fill the chat with Fs.
The hills are alive with the sound of Fs.
The fuck you do?
I have done
Well
my
done.
quota of laps of practice. I've done 5 time laps.
Well.
That's all I need to finish in the mid pack.
I like that you got it down to a science.
But all he needs to do is start 7th and he's close enough to hit the leaders. That's all he cares about.
Oath, mate. Just got to pick where. I mean, I could do it at turn 1, but it's still a bit awkward. Or turn 1, 2. Probably not there. But I might lose touch if I want to do it at the final chicane as well. Hairpin could be a place of choice. Pinball someone into the wall straight ahead at the little kink, and then they just smash into someone else in front of me, and I just don't brake and wipe out the 2 cars at the front. Beautiful.
Hey, anyone
Man,
got a
who said
setup?
I'm braking for that corner?
Anyone got a setup? Yeah, no.
Well, it depends what you're doing driving. Well, it depends what you're driving. So
How are you driving?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I should drive the BMW or something else.
Oh,
Yeah,
If you go in the Lambo, you'll have a setup.
Alright, I'll just drive the Lambo again.
No,
Icky
join.
drivery.
No, naughty.
Naughty.
Fucking naughty Nakai.
That's
Ding, ding,
naughty.
ding, 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 ding,
Or
ding,
drive
ding,
something
ding,
that
ding,
no
ding.
one's driving. Drive something no one's driving.
Drive an Audi.
McLaren.
No, the McLaren's out here. Kalen's in the
Yeah,
McLaren.
drive an Audi.
Should I not be in the McLaren?
I don't think it's a
No
bad
Audi out
car.
there.
No, you can pick what you want, mate. Whatever you're comfortable with.
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
We'll try different cars,
Before.
mate. We'll jump in some different cars and find out what feels best.
We should have done that before. I'll stick with this. See how we go.
The Audi feels nice.
Is Gary Neville racing tonight?
Oh yeah, Kalen, little setup tip by the way, just in case you didn't know, put your tyre pressures at 195. And
No, if he does that straight out of the pits, they're going to be fucking cooked halfway through the first lap. You want the running pressures to be at 195.
Yeah, right.
That's
Okay.
what they run at now. If you go what they said out and you do it wait, the cold pressure is where you're going to move up to.
Sorry, I love how Kraken's cars and team name is Crack Racing Team.
Oh yeah, that was what I was going to say.
Yeah, well done, guys.
That's
Well done.
Yeah, it's just a really crack outfit, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit crazy. If it's like the crack racing team, that's really good. If it's just the same racing for crack, though, that's a problem.
It's like 60 racing.
No, it's not like he's Team Cobra. You come on.
Chris Bitter! Shares the promote with Chris. Fuck racing.
you there, Zach?
Oh yay, it's working. Memory usage critical. Reduce card count or graphic settings.
I keep getting
The
loads.
low res pack on.
I've got the low
I
res
keep getting
back on.
runtime errors, guys. Loads of runtime
Turn
errors.
your graphics down.
I've already done that, mate, and I'm still getting.
Oh, what
runtime
graphics have
errors.
you turned down? What is it on? What is it on?
I've turned every fucking thing
How
down
many,
to low.
how many visible cars do you have?
Well, I'm trying to keep that as high as I can so I don't crash into people.
No, but it will update the cars around you. It's where it's the bubble around you, the cars around you. So you still load the cars about with you don't load the cars.
Yeah, but if someone crashes 4 cars ahead of me, I'm not going to see it, am I?
If you have it,
They're in.
if you have it at set like 16 or 15, you should be able to get away with it.
What's the book increase the pressure?
Will, is Gary Neville racing tonight?
No.
Don't this guy.
Not another way.
When was that from, Pete?
Pete likes it on the pole.
It's my ego is making it bigger.
Oh, we don't need it to get any bigger than it already is, mate.
Hey, it needs to get humongous.
I'd rather it not. Your head struggles to fit Discord at the best of times.
Could have gone in the jag and gone to help fold.
Always on the jack.
Alright, now we're not getting bloody errors. Okay, awesome.
I think Paulie's showing up for Philip Island. That's out
William, can I have a setup, please?
Lime, is your steering wheel like jolting to the right or left?
It's like it's reversed. I think I've got it.
Control 8 for that.
Oh, thanks, Moshi.
Change your whatever your steering wheel and all that.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, mate.
By the way, just so everyone knows, I have a sweaty ass, 36 degrees, and no air conditioning. Just so you know.
F.
36 degrees in the UK, you can put serious.
Yeah, no, I'm very fucking serious.
It's been a hot week over there.
Yeah.
What are you're set up in a sauna.
Oh yeah. I'm sitting in a box room with no movement of air. sweating my bits off.
Don't you wish you were back in Saudi Arabia? It was 40 plus degrees over there.
Yeah, but that's it. I've got centralised aircon everywhere I go, turned down to 20 degrees. Yeah, life's amazing.
I've got bad mental fitness. I'm dismantled.
Why'd you bring it there?
By the way, I'm going to moan like Lewis. Like, this car track, this car. Fuck you.
I'll send you a setup I'm running on it seems to
Do we have to do pit stops?
Nah.
No. It's a straight sprint race. 30-minute leg your ass.
To be honest, Lewis, 5 minutes ago, I'm not going to try any other setup. But thank you.
Just try it, mate. I'll finish this lap and send it. You can try it in 2 laps.
Do I have a handle setup so I'm nowhere right now? Kaylin.
I know you're probably going to stick with it because there's only 5 minutes left, but the McLaren is pretty hard to extract all the pace out of it. You have to be,
I love Macca.
You have to be very,
not
very
dick the Macca.
That's a pretty easy one for a newbie. A noob.
Yeah, like, you know, you can get decent-ish pace out of it normally, but if you want to actually extract the McLaren pace to be equal with all the other cars, you have to really throw it.
That's why I love the Macca.
Oh, I might have a quick change. Here we go.
Where is that?
Go drive.
What car would be good around here?
Thanks, buddy.
What car would
McLaren would be fairly decent around here, except down the straights. You get murdered.
Whoa, shit! What the fuck?
What the?
Did you just say that?
I
Are
saw
we
a
doing
car.
briefing now or in
That was
the-
interesting.
I'll do it in the warm up, but I'll just go over it here. So the right-hander before the bridge, the crossover, you have to have your inside tyres remaining on the road on your qualifying lap and in the race. Within the lines.
Is that it?
I guess I'll go over some more stuff in the briefing. But that
just sounded very half-hearted. I'm just saying.
That's just what to go over. That's just the thing for qualifying. And of course, qualifying is back to the one lap dash.
The game just crashed.
F.
Oh my god.
I just in the replay of that.
Yeah, you like hit a tiny bump and your car just went in the air.
So you should see it on my screen. It just goes and it just sits there for a second, sits straight, and then lands back on its tires. It's like, okay. It's a bit strange.
Well, I'll be back in a minute.
Actually, I'll record this and send it and show you.
Well, Pete's not on the top anymore.
Funny.
Adelaide are getting thrashed now.
Beautiful.
Collingwood supporter?
No, I'm not a Collingwood supporter. Just want to see Adelaide lose all games of the season.
Will,
Yes.
for the race, what should the radiator be on?
I'll send you a race setup.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Rude.
1.
There you go, one.
You get really
one
good
on your
aero.
brakes, one on your radiator.
Yep.
Okay, yep. No worries. Thanks, boys.
No problem.
No worries, mate.
The other thing you want to do, mate, is put all the weight forward.
I can't change me.
No, I've already done that, and I've already put my brake bias to the rear as well, mate.
Beautiful.
Great, fantastic, mate. Well done.
In fact, you should. you only need a brake disc on the rear right, so you'll be right as well.
Yeah.
You want to detach your sway bars as well.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm way ahead.
Do not knock that, because that's how I used to set up cars
Yeah.
sometimes. I'd get
There you
so
go. Check the GT chat. That's what my view was from the outside.
I'd get so upset sometimes with like traction. It's just like, nah, fuck it, you're going rear anyway.
I'll go detached. See you later.
Piss off.
Yeah. Why am I even fucking wasting my time? Detached.
Actually, ran it detached at Okayama by accident, and it was pretty alright.
You're right.
It depends on your driving style, I guess.
Thanks, but no thanks, Lewis.
It's a front wheel drive Lambo.
Oh.
You'd almost get away with one vent for a night race, wouldn't you? For radiator?
It's not going to be night. It's just going to be evening.
Well, same difference. Late Arvo. It shouldn't be that hot, really. Not that I'm running a one, but you know.
Turbo, what the hell did you just send me? I'll just say F.
Yeah, apparently that's a word in another language.
What, in Maori? Apparently it's a real word.
Just a reminder, if you do drop out, you've got a minute to get back in. If you don't get back in within that minute, you cannot leave the circuit. Okay, and set a lap time in qualifying. And no text chat. Drivers are permitted to use headlights if they are on a hot lap only. And if you are on an out lap or you're driving back to the pits and a car behind you has their lights on and they're on a hot lap, please, give them space and, let them by in a safe manner.
And be mindful of chatter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve.
Unless Peter's on a lap, then we can just, give him shit.
Cool.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel attacked.
Well,
rightfully so.
You said you wanted your ego to get bigger. Well, I've got to keep your feet on the ground, champ.
Is it one lap qualifying?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Alright.
Yeah, it's to keep the the night nice and fairly compact with 2 races. So.
Cool. I'm overfueled then.
Yeah, I'm overfueled as well, lol.
Rip.
That's why you always check the lap count.
Yeah.
Too much effort.
Fuck.
Sorry, Rusty, I was going to let you pass, mate.
You're good, mate.
Where's Peter?
I'm here.
Oh, see you, Turbo.
Hi, Tomo. Oh. It's alright, it's throughout lap, you're allowed to do it there.
No, I'm not qualifying.
No, you can get out and qualify.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Oh my
Tomo taking his teenage pills.
Oh, shit. See why you had high ABS on this setup, Sam? It's a lot twitchier than the other one.
Do I have time to get in? Or am I done?
If you're not already in, you won't be able to get in. Sorry, Talon.
All good.
People are about to start their laps.
Yep.
throwing all that in?
Nah.
Otherwise you'll freeze the game for people.
Sadly, some of these things just tend to happen. Call it a coincidence, I think.
Yeah, he's first out the pit, so he's the one who we'd follow. But yeah, it looks exactly. But now it's going to be Mishra, and behind him there's a couple of cars. We've got looks like Hans Brunswick and Brody's behind him, and then Brendan Ross, the first of our hard hitters, is coming through the chicane now.
Yep, seeing it right there. There's the Gary Neville car, which Hans Brunswick is piloting, and Brody in the Thermo Engineering Viper behind him. Mishra will be the first one to set his flying lap. How quickly can he get on the power and get a decent lap time down with the damage that he is carrying from that little scuffle with Thermo. Snake, now the top end of the S's, and now the left-hander. This left-hander that just seems to go on and on and on and on and on at Dunlop. As you crest the hill and can come down the hill. First of the two Degners, just got a bit of traffic ahead in Vagaccino's Ferrari. Degner one, very smartly keeps it on the deck at Degner 2 wheels inside the line, which is good. Traffic gets out of the way. Now
Vagaccino's got out of the way, and now he's got basically the rest of the track clear in front of him.
Actually, very impressive first sector so far from Uja Mishra. He's beat out both Rody and Hans that first sector mark, but Brendan Ross has come through with a 49.8 to the first sector, which is just under the bridge. So he has the carrot to chase at the moment.
Full second faster as well.
Yeah, a huge amount of time faster, but no one else has managed to get into the 49s through that first sector mark. Ryan Walsh and Mike Colston both in the 51s to the first sector, as Ujit is coming through to the second sector mark any moment now, coming down the back straight.
Just before, as he gets past 130R,
rip,
strike up the
violated track limits.
All the track, almost put two wheels on the outside, just stays inside the white line. There's your second sector split, the 137, 127 flashes up. And that is a 46.4 in the middle sector. Hans Brunswick with a 46 flat. Brendan Ross with a 44.8 in the middle sector. So Brendan Ross in that Nissan is absolutely flying at the moment. Mission's going to do a 2-minute 1, no 2-minute 2. So just stops the clock just over 2
Well, guess I'm starting from the back.
Your first real competitive flying lap.
Could be going sub 2 minute.
You're not the only one.
Yes, quite easily, 159.
Yeah,
nice lap, Rossi.
For Ross.
We're going to have to go and find either Noah Tara or Peter Savage, because both of them betted Ross to the first sector. Ross's second sector was sublime, a 44.8, but Noah Tara, who's just come through, a 45.1. So Tara is just over a tenth behind Ross as he comes to main straight to finish his flying lap for this first race. And he sets a 59.2, 3/10ish down on Brendan Ross.
Is it one lap quality?
Just coming
One
through
lap, yep.
130R now.
Yeah, he's a
He's
mile.
8 tenths up through 130R.
Almost 9 tenths.
Yeah, just this last chicane. It's the only feature of the final sector really, and it's all about power down at the chicane, braking as late as you can into it. How will Peter Savage go across the line?
He's going to go probably high 57 here, and he does. He goes mid 57. Very, very nice lap from Peter Savage. Look at the amount of time he found in the last sector alone. He was 8.5 tenths up the second sector split. That was 1.3 seconds by the time he got to the start-finish line. So that is a huge amount of time.
3 purple sectors right there.
And a very
Let's have a
difficult
look at.
mark to chase as well.
Looks like Termo, Bagaccino, Hans Brunswick, and Manuel Centino have all done laps and not had them counted, so they will be starting at the back.
So Ross is continuing with his lap, which is a bit of a surprise because he should definitely be coming into the pits. At the moment, Steve Burko is on his timed lap at the moment. 49.3 to the first sector, which is pretty close to on par with Peter Savage. He's just coming up to the second sector mark in a moment. And he'll just break out on the entry to 130R, and he's a little bit further away, 7 tenths away, which is still enough for second place at the moment, which is very encouraging for the Loose Sim Sport pair in those Bentleys. Bounds over the curb at the chicane. Let's see how he can get the power down. Just a little wiggle on the exit there as he comes through the final corner. A big drop onto the main straight here. And Burko, is he going to be able to put the Bentley on the front row against his teammate? And he does. Still a second away. But
okay, let's see what we're made of.
Got 4 tenths up on the next challenger in Red Ross. So that's a fair window to be eclipsed. But it doesn't look like at the moment anyone else is in the vicinity. Greg Torres has gone through sector 1. He's a second away already from the pole time.
Early and try to get a much square drive off as early as he could to maximise his front straightaway speed, and he goes to
I was in the 10 there from him.
Not
and
that
then
far
I couldn't
behind
see
Will
that.
Devonish either.
Lost
So
it.
that's a
Absolutely
very, very
fast the
handy
whole
lap
way
from
around.
the
Oh, come in here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
happy with that.
and he lost that time
Lost
it. Yeah, well
in the hairpin. You
Good
can see
job,
it as he
Bolshy.
got
Great time,
very
Steve.
nervous at the front of the car. But that
Cheers,
is your
mate.
qualifying session.
You
Pete
too,
Savage
Pete.
takes home another pole
Cheers.
position for the
Good
sprint
work,
Was that
Big
series with a
Ty warming at the chicane before your
57.698,
lap? Lewis?
half a second
Yeah, it
ahead
was
of the rest
yeah,
of
it's
the field
just to
take
try
pole
and
position.
you
What
know
an
heat up the
impressive
rear
lap
tyres because I
from
feel
Peter
around here
in
that
the
they're a
Lucim
bit
Sport Bentley.
neglected. So
Yeah, very, very impressive. So a pair of
But he
Bentleys
did leave
in
the
top
brake markers
4,
there for
and
us.
then
So.
Brendan Ross
yeah,
was
that's
one of
as far as the
early
last
sort
one
of
out. Didn't want to interrupt
benchmarks
you
that
guys.
everybody
So.
needed to go against, but then the bars kept getting lowered and lowered and lowered, and eventually Pete Savage was
That's right. So 2 races
out
to do
in
it in
front,
force.
and at the end
I'm
of the
sure
day,
I'll do it
pretty
at some point.
comfortable margin.
And if you knock them over,
Really,
that's less stuff for us.
just over
We
a
just
half
have to load
second,
them
guys.
up.
It's not
More of a
something
slight
we
match at the end.
sort of expected
Get a
given
repeat
last
of
time out at the bend.
Suzuka in
It was
Adelaide.
very, very
Not
tight
Suzuka,
at
Fuji in Adelaide. So keen for that to happen again.
Yeah, it
The
might
difference
be
is
a
I
case
wanted to
of
not
certain.
prepared for it to happen because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
As long as I pray for it, then it won't disappoint me so much.
Alright. Everybody, I believe, is here. Let me just double check. Discord 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Cool, alright. If you're not in the server at the moment, yeah, you can come back in if you had to if you disconnected in the qualifying. Alright, welcome to round 3 of the sprint series. It's not really too much to go over, but just a bit of a reminder of what was sort of posted up earlier in the week. Is that this circuit in particular, the turn 9 exit, you were told before qualifying, but just to reiterate again, to try your best to keep 2 tyres within the white lines on the exit. And I'd probably try and do the same thing at the corner before Dignal 1 as well. So those are the 2 right-handers before the underpass. Just another reminder as well, there is no compulsory pit stops in this series. It's just fuel her up, whack some tyres, some fresh tyres on, and race your hearts out for 30 minutes plus an additional lap. I do advise everybody, if you haven't done it already, to install the low-res texture pack. It does save quite a bit of CPU and gives you additional frames and all that stuff. And around this circuit in particular, that is high poly count, and as we've seen so far with some crashing, it does help quite a bit. So I do suggest people install that if you haven't already. Tonight, the race, it was scheduled to start in-game at 5 and end at night time, but due to the lag issues and possible crashing with all the headlights and stuff, it's been moved back to 4:30 and set to 2 time scale instead of 4, I believe. Or it actually says normal as I'm looking at it right now, so it should still be just a sunset race instead. Is a rolling start, so no warming of or at least no weaving and no accelerating and braking to warm tyres and brakes. You are permitted to just, just as you're driving around, just hold your brake down a little bit just to warm your brakes up if you want to. If you do have an off, please use your track map, use your mirrors, your spotters, your look back, and rejoin the track safely. We have had some incidents in the past with that one. Another reiteration as well of an old rule that we do bring up, and that's at the end of races, please do not drive into people at full speed. Those that want to do celebratory doughies or just want to do doughies in the race, please do so in the designated point, which I do believe Nether has put up on the Discord, so just trying to find out exactly where that is. I think it's in the S's, anywhere after turn 1, or after the first couple corners pretty much. You're free to do doughies. If you do have any incidents with someone that you do wish to report, please do so, or you have to do it within 24 hours. And if you don't have your replays turned on, you can request the replays from Nether or myself if we're in the server. And please, when you are reporting, please put in the lap number and the corner number, or at least the time in the replay. If you do not state the correct time or the correct lap number, we will probably throw the incident out if it isn't within, say, a lap or a corner or 2. because we don't want to spend half our time going through, someone's entire race because they didn't report it properly. It's happened in the past, so please, if you do have an incident, hopefully there isn't any tonight. But yeah, please time at least the in-game time in the replay, or the lap number and the corner number, as well as the race number if there's multiple races in that series. Safety car shouldn't come out this evening because it's set to black flag only, so that should be sorted this week. There is a second qualifying tonight if there isn't any issues, and again it will be a 1-lap dash, and again there will be a second race. So if you do have a bad first race or whatever, or if you have an issue, you can come back for the second race later tonight, so don't go anywhere. And outside of that, is there any other things that you want to add or anything like that, or any questions?
Does turning replays on stuff your performance much?
It can, for people on lower end PCs, yeah, it can affect performance a bit. So if
even people on higher end PCs, like my PC's new and it's quite solidly runs AMS at 120 FPS, replay stuffs me as well. So yeah.
All
right. Kalen, 70 litres, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, I turned replays off about 3 or 4 months ago, and touch on wood now, I've not had one crash.
But yeah, like as I said, like if you do have them turned off and stuff, you can request replays from like Nether when he does broadcast. He always saves them, as well as myself whenever I'm in the server. So just let us know if you need to report anything. And again, 24 hours. Outside of that, good luck and have fun. And remember, once a safety car pulls in for the formation lap, pit lane speed limiters, and it will be all the way down to the start finish line at the end there. At the end of the grid, not at the start. Do you want to restart the warm-up, Will, or do you want to just run it through?
Let's go.
Alright.
I'm keen.
Yeah, the boys.
Giddy up.
Have fun, lads.
You too.
Thank you. Cool. I'm moving up to the loose chat.
Can you drag me up? I'm following. Oh well.
Unfortunately, didn't get time to sing Happy Birthday to Rhodey, guys, so we will do that in the warm-up for race 2, alright?
Love you, Lewis. Cool.
You're old now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Caleb.
It's all downhill, mate. All downhill.
Oh, it is, yeah.
We're both the same age now for a week or two.
Yeah, for about, 12 days?
Yeah. Then I go further down the spiral.
Yeah.
Mate, the level ups get harder from here on in, just saying.
There isn't any cheat codes or advancements.
Yeah.
No.
How much 14?
A lot of people didn't set times.
Yeah, 3 people dropped out as the server changed over, and
we
probably
will
will
do
get
that
finished
too,
your
just in
start
case.
lap.
I think I'll be racing with you, Roddy. Probably not, actually. It's slow as.
Most times you race, you're quicker than me. It'll just take you a minute.
I'm good. I'm alright in supercars. These, they struggle with.
Can run through single file if you guys feel it's safe, and we'll just form up on the back straight.
Yeah, that's the best way.
And headlights aren't required, so you can turn them off. It's probably advised for now. You won't need headlights unless the game hits 6 o'clock. It is at 1 time, so I don't think it's a normal time scale. So yeah, so we shouldn't get there.
Yeah.
I think Greg's got his lights on.
So Greg's got his lights on.
Fucking Greg.
He's muted.
Mate,
you know,
Greg,
Pretty section.
Whoever's next to him, just give him a big tap and.
It's his son.
I think Noah can hear us.
Just pit turn into the fence. It's alright. I won't penalise him.
Who are you supposed to be behind, Roddy?
Behind mine. Well, so next to my behind.
Yeah, press tab when we're running at the moment, and the car that's yellow, the name that's in yellow is the car you should be behind.
Yeah, it was. I'm behind Mike Colston.
Hey, because he's a good bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said, Roddy?
What? No, I'm next to Mike. Sorry, behind Ujin.
Hang on, Mike's not yellow anymore. What's going on there? Oh, out in line Mitch. Why does it keep changing?
Because I had a technical thing at the start line. I meant to be behind mine.
Actually, that makes sense because Mitch can say this for me.
Feel the love, Mike?
Sorry, buddy?
Can you feel the love?
Mate, can I ever?
Everyone wants to be behind. Yeah. No.
Do we have someone stuck on the straight? Or is that Pids?
Pids.
Someone that's doing a pit exit.
I thought that would have been interesting.
It's going to be a long wait.
Bit of fun.
Well, yeah.
Run safety cars at the final chicane. So start forming up as best you can. Limiters on. I'll yell out when Pete crosses the line. Remember, no passing before the line goes and further back as well. Green.
Okay, just disappeared from me.
Bugger.
What happened, Cracker?
I went wide.
I saw that. Did you make the fence? Need to brake a little bit for damage.
Once again.
Great, you're in racetrack.
Wish I could hear my car.
Come on, get this corner, I don't know.
What happened, Mitch?
Uh-oh.
It's gone the whole thing.
Answers is gone.
Sorry, Jim.
Sorry.
The caution flag is out. Watch your left. Keep right. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. All clear. That's P4.
Shit.
Right, Mark?
Yeah, just hitting a wall. That's all.
Okay.
Is it you behind me, Mike?
Yep.
Go away.
No. Right behind you is Talon. Oh.
That was annoying.
Having a good battle there. I'll just have to chase Rady now.
No, you can fight the crap when you got one.
And
yeah, what's he doing?
he's coming up to my rear very fast.
Did you call me, were you?
I was about to say, you might be saved by the bell here.
Yeah. You guys are teammates.
Sorry, man.
I do like my Viper, but my Karen does sound nice.
Doesn't from here.
Something's really overheated on my The other thing is that the temps are lower than we've had for all.
Nah, I think I've destroyed my aero. It's probably more the case. Sorry, Bagagino.
Brody, you got a mention on the train.
What were they just in a top take or?
Oh, your birthday. Don't have in the chat, I'm not sure why.
I'm getting old.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You didn't take me out. You're all good for that. I left you the room.
Brake temperatures are good.
That's one hell of a lead.
Pete, you want to slow down a little bit, make it interesting?
Sorry?
It's not in here, you can't. Yeah, we'll switch the other way. This is the only thing that Pete wants to sweat, so he sweats all the time.
How long left?
12 minutes.
Thanks, Becca.
On your left. All clear.
Sorry, Darren, I wasn't quite sure what it was.
No, that was me. I was too busy trying to be a clingy girlfriend. Stick onto you.
Oh, come on. Hi, Mike.
Hi guys.
You want to join in, make a threesome?
Yeah. I'll take the rear.
Alright.
Of course you will.
You're at P4.
What happened there?
That's me trying to accelerate like I'm on the inside line while I'm on the outside line.
Okay.
It just picks up under here and goes.
I was watching you in the little reverse thing, and that little Fast and Furious song played in my head.
Yeah, they're like a track cameras making this thing really line specific. There it is. Halfway through the first GT3 race, yeah.
Can we not have this conversation now?
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
All good, Dana. Sorry, Liz.
Hello. Sort of busy. You can come in. Get that together and we'll talk afterwards, alright? Okay? Love you.
Greg, man, what a battle.
Oh,
dear.
Oh man,
That was awesome.
yeah, I kind of slid into turn 1. So I was
That's
like,
fine.
Hey, Bolger, sorry, I thought you were a lap car, but I don't know what happened there with that lag.
yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah, definitely up for more.
Yeah, well, I reckon I'll be about the same pace the way the tyres are going. So
Yeah, mine are, hopefully I don't cop that lag like I did at the start and mid-race.
yeah, what happened there?
Like, I got a little bit of a lag spike and it just sent me right behind Zach, and I was like, oh no!
Yeah, right.
I had such a good start too. But
Jeez, that was a battle
it is
at
what
the end
it is.
there.
Yeah, no, I had to. Once you got in front of me, I actually just chilled out a bit and managed to keep up.
Yeah, I was rooting my tyres trying to get to Brendan Ross, but then I realised I'm not going to get near him, so I started to ease off a little bit and started making mistakes.
Yeah, yeah. I just couldn't get it out of the hairpin.
This wasn't very good there.
Did I hit you with the hairpin, Aussie? Because I did. And the time I passed it, I wasn't looking to pass him. I just saw you stop earlier, like a meter or two earlier, and I was like, oh fuck.
I thought you figured out my weak spot. Nah, good race anyway.
Yeah. How are your tyres then? Because my rear
Only
tyres
2 people. I'm sure you'll be
fucked.
glad to have got a pole position and been able to maintain the race win without having Will Devonish get past you.
Yeah, that was a bit of an interesting race. I am sorry if I did screw everyone over at the start. I actually got called to go have dinner right as the briefing started, so I missed the entire thing, and I think I took a little bit too long to get off the line, which made everyone else bottle up a little bit. But yeah, wasn't too bad. I started having a little bit of a problem with my hand at the end of that race, so I did back off quite a bit, but that doesn't take anything away from Devonish. He really made me have to put the pedal back down to make sure I stayed ahead of him.
Yeah, we did see that you got, after that start, you just stayed ahead of everyone. Were you sort of waiting to see who was going to come out on top and who was going to try to close the gap, or were you just focusing on doing a laps? We saw, I think you ended up with the 3rd fastest lap of the race, but you were quite consistent throughout the race.
Yeah, I don't honestly reckon I had too much race pace in the car compared to what I obviously got out of it at qualifying. But yeah. Yeah, that was still a really good drive. I tried as hard as I could out there and got the win, so I can't really ask much more than that.
Yeah, it was a very well-controlled race from the front. 2nd place, Will Devonish, who was battling quite hard with Brendan Ross and Lewis Wedding for the first part of the race and let Peter Savage get ahead. Towards the end of the race, Will, saw you closing in. Did you think you had a shot at it, or were you just sort of praying for a mistake there from Peter Savage?
I thought I had a shot if there was 3 more laps in it, but there wasn't. So I know with Pete, like once he gets a bit of a lead, he's very good at getting in the zone, which he was clearly there. And we were just lucky the car sort of came back to us towards the end of the race, so we were able to sort of catch up to him. But yeah, really good effort by Pete. We had a messy first few laps that we need to sort out next race, and hopefully it'll be a bit more competitive.
We did see that your Lamborghini does seem to have, it was a bit twitchy towards the start. Is that just on the high fuel load, the car's a bit different, or is that a way you've set it up intentionally?
It's very much set up that everything comes up to temperature about 7 laps in. So it's sort of just fighting the car the first few laps to get it to that point, and then it sort of settles down, and it's really nice after that.
We'll go on race in 2nd. 3rd place, Lewis Wedding, who was having to battle for most of that time, really. You had quite a good battle with Will and Brendan Ross. Were you worried about Brendan Ross towards the end of the race there?
A little bit. We were battling all race long there, but it seemed I did make a couple mistakes, like just little minor ones, which sort of kept him close. But I always seemed to edge away. So I was worried, but I wasn't really too worried the last couple of laps because it looked like he was struggling just a little bit.
I think it was 2 or 3 times you're having moments out of Degner 2. Is that just one of those corners that it's just getting in there a bit fast and the power doesn't quite go down, or was that more just due to perhaps losing a bit of attention going through there?
It's just I think just the nature of the corner, as well as the car. To get this car to sort of work a little bit, you sort of have to move the brake bias a bit to the back. So you're already coming in a little bit skatey. And if you get it wrong, or if you sort of clip the curb on the outside as you turn in, it just undersettles the rear. And then at the same time, you know, you want to get the power down nice and early to get a good exit. And because it's cambered, you can do it. But as the race progressed, it was a little bit more difficult because the rear tyres in this car were garbage after 4 or 5 laps. They were overheating, and at the same time they were wearing out pretty quick. So I was last half of that race I was just hanging on.
Do you reckon there'll be anything you can do to change that for race 2, or is it just going to be sort of deal with it and try your best moving on?
I'll chuck some setup changes on the car and see what they do. Whether they work or not, I don't know. I don't think they'll work all that much. But, you know, change the camber, roll bars or something, and who knows, maybe the car will come alive, or maybe we'll just make it understeer and lose a bit of pace. But either way, I'll give it a crack, and hopefully we can go a spot or 2 better next time, but probably not. The rear tyres on this car can't last quite as well as certainly the front 2 cars at the moment anyway.
We look forward to seeing how those setup changes work, and hopefully they bring you for a fight for that top position. Thank you very much to our top 3.
Well, I forgot it was 1 lap shootout until Will told me. For a second
I just
one.
made a rookie mistake that shouldn't have touched the curb, especially in the Viper. But everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, I made one.
Yeah, Steve, I didn't realise I was fighting you for position.
Who's that? My overlay doesn't work.
No, Zach Ross.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Zach. Yeah. Mate.
What happened at the end there? I wasn't sure if it was lag or not, because it was like all of a sudden I was ahead of you, and then all of a sudden you were like right there and like right in front of me, like there in front of me.
I was trying to pass you up the left, and then I don't know whether you saw me, and you come across, and we sort of scissored, and I stuck it up the inside, and then we came together in middle of the corner. So
yeah, okay.
It happens.
Hey, Lewis.
Yeah.
So if I had anything to do with it.
Nah, it's all good, bud. Just racing incident.
Yeah, well.
Would you like me to restart, but start at 4 o'clock with 3 times, 3 times time, then we'll finish a smidge later than last race?
What time in game did we finish in that race?
Oh, bugger if I
Something.
If it was normal car, it'd be 4:30 or 4:40.
No, what I saw, I thought it was around about 5 to 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it would have been about 5:40. If we start at 4 but have 3 times, it will finish at about 5:50.
So we won't have to.
Well, at the moment, the time scale set to at least on my session info, it says it's set to.
It always does.
Okay.
It always does.
And what's it set to? 2 times at the moment.
2 times at a 4:30 start.
You could make. It'd still be cutting it a bit close, and we may need lights at the end. Okay. Because the formation lap, like that takes up a bit of time. So.
That's cool. I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, I just don't want to risk it. That's all. Because I didn't see what time we ended there. And if you do muck around with it, I don't want it to.
Just keep it the same.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, just keep it.
By the way, my Lando Norris fanboy T-shirt is sticking to me like a sweaty Turkish wrestler.
Why are you wearing a shirt, mate? Take it off.
Shall we? We'll move forward at 50.
Yeah, move forward at 50.
And skip warm up.
Nah, we'll have a little bit of a warm up, just so like people can like go to the bathroom, and so we can sing Roadie Happy Birthday.
And remember to get on the.
Mind you, there is a song called Rodney's Song.
Yeah, nah, I feel that. I haven't listened to it, but I guarantee it won't be great.
Because I saw it on the Foxtel channels. I went, hey, I know who could piss someone off with that.
I couldn't get into the 159s all practice and all qualifying. Did it during the race. I was like, really?
Yeah.
I got into the 159s in practice with the BMW. I can't even crack the 2-minute flat with this.
I couldn't. I didn't get past 2 minutes to bracket around there in the practice, and as soon as I got in the race, I went, where the fuck does 201 come from? What? And the car was heavier.
There was a little bit more track grip, and if you're behind someone that had a slipstream, that would have given you a couple of 10-second straights as well. Because I think I had the fastest final sector for quite a while, and that was not because this car's any good down the straights, I can tell you.
Where the cows go bong. Nong ning nang.
What was that from again? I can't
remember.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's it.
There's a bear in there. There are people who's gay.
What?
Calling your name.
Open wide. Come inside.
Gay school.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah. Oh man. Sword drops.
Hey, who said it was me?
Sword drops.
I would never do such a thing.
Sword drops.
Alright, ticking over, guys.
Lord Fisterer.
What?
There's a road there.
What, did you just catch the stream as well, Tema?
And a pen as well.
Oh, Bagsy noted that you had your penalty applied, Hans, and they said that we're worried about your pace. And then Bagsy turned and said that what they've done is they've added one average American to your car.
To who? Oh, me.
To your car, the 255 kilos, one average American according to Bagsy.
Oh, I can see that now.
Beautiful. Oh, Turbo. No, I don't. Why do we need a base boot? A base boot of.
Why not?
No, Turbo.
Why not?
No, it doesn't. Not every song needs a. You're like Brock trying to make miniature everything. Not everything needs to be miniature. Not everything needs a base boost.
Not everything needs to be Pete Savage size.
Yeah.
Come on now. They'd probably be big for him.
Oh, so no. Sorry. You have to wait. You have to wait to offend him till he's here, so he can actually hear it and respond to it.
It's on the internet, Rhodey.
Oh yeah, good point. Oh,
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's qualifying.
Qualifying again. One lap.
Yes, I have been streaming, so.
Hi stream. Hi me in the future.
Yeah, can't wait for happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hi, Mum.
In fact, I'm going to rename
Actually,
this.
Mum, I wouldn't say Mum doesn't know what YouTube is, but I don't think Mum knows what YouTube is. I don't think Mum uses YouTube aside from when she gets linked it from Facebook or like educational videos.
Hey Ben, how's your auntie and your cousins going? The one in Bright.
I haven't actually checked on them in a while.
F.
It's interesting. I mean, the fire problem that it never really got to them, so that's not an issue. The lockdown's an interesting one because at least one of them lives in the suburbs and one of them's out in the country, or one or two of them are out in the country. So
yeah,
I'm not sure where they're at the moment actually. So again, yeah, we haven't talked in a while.
Well, I hope they're all right.
No, I think they're all right. It's just, yeah, I don't think anything wrong. I just haven't talked to them in a while. All right, let's not put 10 laps in.
Well, she gets spun already.
Well, I mean, Lewis, he's doing a Lewis. He's warming his tires a little more.
My favourite bit. Sorry, go ahead, Mitch.
No,
nearly drifted.
Mr. Drifter.
Oh fuck! I lost it.
Okay, right now there's the after the S's, there's that right-hander that takes you across the other side of the track.
What the two
Yeah,
down
Bud Simmons.
Oh, we're gonna have guys starting their quality lap soon, so let's just be a bit weary of chat.
The track's as slippery as my chest at the moment, just saying. Alright?
Ooh, greasy.
Nice lap time.
Rubbish!
Rubbish. It's almost a tank engine.
F in the chat for Will.
What happened to Will?
F.
He stuffed his lap up.
F.
Or was I looking at? Oh no, sorry, I was looking at something else.
Must be
No,
right.
I was whilst he's finishing his lap.
No, but I swear I was on Will, and it said he'd done a lap.
Will's just leaving the lane now. So.
Yeah. Just losing it, mate. Just getting old, you know. I'm like Joe Biden. Just losing it. Don't know where I am.
Okay, let's show them what we're made of. 5 minutes remaining. 3 minutes left.
Leave the pit's too late here.
Checkered flag.
Nice work, Lewis.
Yeah, bowled it a bit in the middle sector.
You did get to the line before the timer go over there, which is good.
2 seconds.
Like I thought I was maybe cutting a little close, so I wanted some rubber down, and I saw you were still in the lane after I left the lane. It's like,
I
you know what you're doing.
I didn't think I was gonna make it because I was making just a setup change, and I was like, I was like, I click drive, and I was like, oh crap.
Don't forget to rubber up. Is this warm up?
Alright.
Yeah,
we're going straight to race.
No, we'll wait out the warm up just in case people crash or need to go to the dunny or whatever. So.
Cool.
Alright, Smoko. Be right back.
Or in Mike's case, you can suck down 4 fags and have a smoke.
Are we singing happy birthday to Roddy?
And yes, we are singing happy birthday. So, happy birthday, dear Rhodey. Happy birthday.
Do you?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Rhodey.
Happy birthday. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip. Hip.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Why was he born so?
Great.
He's a jolly good fellow.
For he's a jolly good Rodney. For he's a jolly good Rodney. For he's a jolly good Rodney. Yes, that's
Lewis.
his real name.
Thank you, guys. That's I'd almost say, and mainly because of the situation Victoria, they went to my actual birthday. God.
Yeah, Lewis.
What?
I did actually miss the briefing. So the first finish line is the one we go at, right?
No, go at the second.
Go at the second.
Yeah, it was meant to be. As I said, it was the one at the end of the grid. So there's still 4 more grid slots. So
yeah,
the final checkered flag line. That's the go line.
All right. Sorry for the confusion in the first race. I seen Devonish go, so I undid my speed
that
and
was
went.
more me getting excited than.
I thought we were going at the line where it goes over to the next lap. And when I seen you go, I thought, because I missed the briefing, I thought that I fucked up, so I went.
Yeah, I didn't know there was 2 lines, so like I saw the line pop up and then you cross it. I was like, "Fuck it, he's missed it. Let's go." Second line, shit.
Nah, all good. No harm, no foul there.
Nah.
No stress.
Give him a DQ.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He didn't go at the right time, and Will jumped the start. Cool. DQs.
No. If it was zero if I could stewarding it, yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Pete, if you're up for it, let's start from the back.
Nah.
Shake and bake.
You are dreaming if you reckon I'm starting from the rear.
Let me just be right back. I'm just gonna edit the grid.
No.
Come on, you have to give yourself a challenge, bro.
My challenge is to beat Devonish for the title.
Oh well, I mean, if you're gonna keep finishing what was like 5-6 seconds ahead, that's not hard.
Did we sing happy birthday already?
Yeah.
Oh, F, I missed it.
If you go back and find the stream, it was the effort was 11 out of 10.
Wait, in which?
I didn't know the entire.
In the actual stream.
Yeah, and Lewis's stream. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize the entire AMSOZ GT3 family was such a harmonious choir, and it took so long for it.
Was it just Lewis's stream or the other stream?
Not Lewis's stream. No, it wouldn't have been the actual stream.
Boy, oh boy, wowee.
Back in here to just say that.
Why don't you add that way to Devonish? Okay.
Ning, ning, ning,
I'm going to give you a birthday tap already.
Wait, Devonish,
yeah,
how the fuck were your tyres still fine at the end?
Happy birthday, Rodney.
Happy birthday, Rodney.
Because he drives the Lamborghini.
Oh, there you go. Now it's
201.
201.
It should have been 200.5.
I'm not sure you can go to
Nah, it should be 104.3.
Gold FM.
The Gold FM.
Yeah.
All the Victorians join the chat.
All right, well, I'm going to go back to me other.
The history.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Turbo. One of the guys in plebs, he says to me, Hans, all you ever say is F. And I'm like, yeah, it's the song of my people.
F.
F.
It's like the 2010 World Cup and the Vuvuzelas. It's just you with F.
Yeah, that's literally me. But there's just so many things that I want to pay respect for, but I can't just say I pay respect, I pay respect, I pay. I just say F, 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 F.
Just saves time.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, man.
Bye, everyone.
Someone should have that as a team name. F Racing.
No, there already was a
Triple F Racing.
There was Triple F Racing.
Triple F Racing.
Doesn't count.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
does.
They were a real racing team. They're called Triple F.
There was an F for each time he would crash in the race. There was 3 Fs because he would crash 3 times in the race.
I still better than WPS did per race.
We produce safety cars.
Yeah.
No money from Ford.
That will be going on the banners of our cars for the final round.
We produce safety cars for no money from Ford.
What are we putting on?
Oh, no, not in this series, in the supercars.
Oh, okay.
The no money from Ford?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
And then we're probably going to end up racing Fords again next year because no one's going to pick them again.
Yeah.
Synchronized.
This is your birthday tap.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Someone's gonna touch it on your birthday.
Yeah, possibly that's probably one of the better parts of the track.
Benji gets touched on his birthday. Nice.
New birthday treat.
I can drive in front and do a reach around. It's up to you.
You can go to it once.
I don't know. That's unfortunate because I think the next race from your birthday is it's 12 days from now. Supercars is this Thursday, so there's nothing next Thursday.
It'll be Sunday.
There's no Super 2 till the Friday after.
It'll be GT3.
It's going to be Porsches is the next. All right, so if you're running Porsches, remind me to pay you back, Kalen.
The key thing is it's going to be long enough that my birthday is no longer relevant.
No. We can keep it relevant.
Oh, no.
What you basically done there is quoted Kalen's Instagram tag.
Fuck off.
Beautiful.
Yay, let's race.
Old, what's his name from?
Yeah, that thing. You know, the thing.
Yeah, the thing. The thing with the stuff.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why did I go up a spot?
I got booted.
Alright, give us a second.
Are we missing someone?
Yeah, urgent.
Yeah, I got booted.
That's right, we're resetting.
Alright.
Mate.
That was weird.
Welcome
That's
to,
AMS.
Yeah, welcome to AMS.
Okay, I'm back in.
God, this guy called Loose89 keeps broadcasting.
Oath, mate. What a champ.
Actually, maybe that's why I'm getting all these. Let me check. Is that the Twitch notification I just got?
What?
Oh, Twitch just popped up. Someone was streaming.
Probably me.
No, it wasn't you actually. That one was Coops, but the one before was you.
Coops is still alive.
Yeah.
Coops is still alive, mate. He's streaming.
He's playing Euro Truck.
Fucking champion.
Mate, his back is so screwed that he can't sit in a chair racing for any longer than sort of 10-15 minutes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
You back in?
Yeah.
Down to 19 again. Has someone else left?
Yeah,
Manuel.
Manuel.
Is he
No,
racing?
I jumped out. He said he was leaving.
Okay.
To go.
It's time zone. I think it's lunch.
Oh, I got. Ah.
I think that's right. Please tell me if I'm wrong.
I should be on pole.
Yeah, I'm in the right position so far. Don't give a shit.
I think on the right
Yeah.
side. I remember being behind Tomo.
Well, because no joking. Is it right? Because
That's
I,
right.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
It looks fine.
Because I'm ticking over, alright?
Right. Oh, okay. Cool.
Class 1 means position number 1, doesn't
If only.
it?
Yeah, and that means best in class. So
Aha.
you're the quickest guest car of 1.
Aha.
Oh, beautiful.
Doesn't matter. Still first, mate. Number 1. He's first. He's also last, but he's still first.
Alright.
Alright, how quickly can my rear tyres go off this time? Pretty sure me and Rossi did that one, but having a drift contest.
Uh-oh, my steering's broken.
Do you want me to restart it again?
Oh, it just crashed. What is going on?
Right. Alright, last chance, Saloon. Is it all good now?
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, everyone.
Just test it on like go out on track and just make sure it's fine.
Yep.
Like just go up, go around turn 1 and 2 and see if it's okay.
Ah.
Apparently, Walshy's game
Yep.
crashed too.
Yeah, it should be right. Just does it sometimes, just disconnects. It's weird.
You on Windows 10?
Yep.
Make sure turn your power management for your USB bus off.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look after.
Because if it has like a massive jolt of force feedback, it'll shut itself off because it's using too much power.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look after the race. Thank you.
A bit like that.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he will do it.
Oh, watch it.
I gotta open this now.
Where is it?
Gonna happen. Is it happening? Oh no. Oh no. We already got enough in AKCC.
Is Brian coming back?
Well, he said 2 minutes. We're going up to the end of that 2 minutes. There's 2 Fs in off, Crossy. There you go. I mean, you might as well get them to do happy birthday. See if he can do a better job. So it is.
Song.
It's like the seagulls that are finding Nemo. Song.
Aww,
I answered your question.
you're all the fun.
Perfectly timed.
Oh.
We ain't getting a song or not?
No.
Oh, cheated. We'll have to. I'll make sure he does it tomorrow.
That's what he's apparently doing tomorrow. Apparently.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure of it.
I haven't done any practice with Antara.
Neither.
I haven't done any practice on for Supercars either.
Also neither.
Or Super 2.
Don't need it, mate.
I didn't do a practicing until tonight.
Neither did I, mate. I did fucking, what was it, 6 time laps, mate. That's all you need.
How many
we going?
lap cut they laps?
Yep.
Laps overall? I think it's like 11 or 12.
So you cut half.
Oh no, I didn't get any cuts actually.
Relax. Hit your apex.
Except on our laps.
Oh, what's Mitch doing?
You upload him too?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to do a last person attack damage.
Pit stop requested. Pit stop aborted. Okay, we'll be ready for you. Pit stop postponed.
Do you remind me of the videos of ambulance trying to get through Asian traffic jams?
Everyone's moving through.
Well, I mean, all you had to do was run at the pace from the start of the lap rather than waiting for people to go past.
Happy now? Stop at the moment.
Thanks, Will.
I think the Torres have got internet issues. Yep.
If you're on the right line. We're going to get penalties here.
Green.
Alright. Shouldn't hit the brake on it too late.
Cold tires, mate. shit, sorry.
Watch your left. Clear left.
What happened, Mike? Just off the road and hit a brick wall off the road. I have no idea where the wall came from.
I got it.
Nothing.
Right side. Keep left.
Pete did the exact same thing I did to you, Greg.
What's that?
Around the outside at the chicane on the last lap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I was not going to put up a fight there because you had way more pace than I did. I was just hoping to catch your slipstream for the next lap to get onto the back of Ross.
I wasn't that much faster. I mean, I was only creeping up onto the back of it.
Yeah, it was just in the braking zones. You were getting a couple of tenths here and there. And I felt like I could catch Ross, but not. I didn't really want to. I wanted to get him rather than battle you.
Yep.
Because I figured you'd probably get me under brakes at some point.
Yep.
Good racing, Turbo.
But
Sends that round the outside,
almost slammed into the
left
back
racing
of
room,
Zach Ross
and
like 3
then
times.
it was just that drag race to the finish.
Yeah, and I was about...
Chaz has
Once
been a
in
bit better into
130R.
Big
Spoon.
lock
He
up
locks
into
up
the...
as
Oh, there's a
Devon
lock
as well
up!
as a touch.
Yeah, there was a lock up from both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. He hit the brakes for some reason.
Ended up meaning that there was a little
Like,
bit of contact
right on the
there.
apex.
Is that the catalyst?
And I was lining him up for a pass into the chicane, so I had it floored.
Close enough. He needs a good run off
It's like,
Spoon.
shit.
He's gonna have to take the good of run of Spoon, stay behind him.
Then I got a
130R,
track cut,
and try and
overtaking
make
him
that
up the
move around
inside of
outside,
130R on the
inside
exit, so I had to give it
into the
back. That was on the last
chicane.
lap.
At the end, that's
Oh.
his only chance.
Yeah, sorry about that, Brad.
Sticking exactly where he needs to be.
No, that's alright.
Devonish got
Just
a
a bit of
great
a
line
surprise.
out of Spoon corner though. Really did as much as he could to
For some
nullify
reason,
any chance
with
that
the
Bentley might have.
tech
They
thing, I had to
approached
reset all my
130R.
drivers,
There's
and I
nothing
forgot to
between
reset the
them.
pedal, so I
Very
touch it
good
very
run
lightly
here
now,
for
and
Peter
it's like
Savage's Bentley.
max.
Will
okay.
covers it off and committed. Will
That's
can't
handy.
defend it. Will Savage is going to go around the outside.
Yeah.
Is he going to get the brakes
Because
on hard enough? He's
I was
going to
having
get
the
it on. He
issue before
stays within the
where I
limit.
turned right,
He's got it
my
done.
whole-
He's got to get the block
everything was
pass
shut
on
off.
now. He does.
Oh, right.
He's going to hold Devonish White. He's going to win this
Yeah,
race.
good battle
What a
nonetheless.
fantastic move into the final chicane, and he's got it
Oh,
done
I was
on the
fucking
last
sweating there.
lap.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's way too hot in here.
Wins by
Should be a
0.094
good
of a
watch.
second
And it's
from Will
Burko.
Devonish.
Burko's going to
Tried
get
to catch
P3. Wedding has
Mitch,
managed to
but
get
my
Mitch
tyres
for
died off.
P4
Yeah,
down at the
same.
chicane as well.
Tyres
Fantastic
died
result
like
for
right at the
Burko.
point as you caught me.
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant racing from the
I was
pair of
hoping
them
you, me,
in
and
the
Lewis
final
would get
stage.
up to the back of
We
Mitch.
should go back and
have a
watch
bit
a
of a battle,
replay of
but
that
he
final
managed to
sector.
get away. Because I thought the way he was going
Peter
backwards, I
Savage,
thought his
I
tyres
think
were
from
gone.
either Peter Savage's on board or from the helicopter camera if we can.
Oh, well, he
because that was
saved them on
brilliant.
Yeah, he sold the move beautifully at the end. He lined him up as
Did
if
he
was
spin?
gonna
Did he on
send
the
it down
warm-up?
the inside, which
No,
he
he
knew
just
Will was going to cover it
got
off,
feedback
and
one.
then he had that move made
Oh,
all
force
the way
feedback
around
one.
the outside.
Ah,
plenty of room to
okay.
do it.
Alright.
He kept his two wheels within
What did you do to fix your force feedback then?
and he held on.
I had
He
to like
made the
reverse it and
move
reset
work.
it.
Okay.
That's going to be move of the GT3
Oh, yeah,
series.
there's a
for
reset
that,
button for
around
that.
the outside
Yeah,
of the
there's
Casio
a-
triangle.
yeah, a
Well
reset
done.
and a reverse
Round out the top
combination.
10, Zach Ross, Greg Taro, Brendan Ross, Steve Bolger, Termo with a 10th place.
Yeah, I saw you coming up through the field, and I was like, I tried to let you through. It was like everyone wasn't letting you through.
I had no idea you were back there.
Duncan,
I just saw,
Luke Joyner
saw
in
you coming at the
14th.
last minute.
Rhodey's
That's
going
why
to
I was
come
sitting there
home for
giggling the
another
warm-up laps
point
and watching him trying to
in
get past everyone in
15th
front of me.
position,
It
a
was-
pair of points
it's
for
like
his
in,
birthday.
when you see those
for
massive
the Rhodey,
city-wide traffic jams
Benji,
and an ambulance trying to get
and
to the middle of
Vagino
it.
in
And
16th.
they're blasting the
Ryan
lights,
Walsh
the horns,
come
everyone
home
just like, no,
17th.
I can't hear you, can't see you.
A
You know, practically you're not
lap
there.
down
And
in 18th is the last finisher of the race. But what a race
Yeah.
from top to
Good
bottom.
race, like
action
with in
packed,
terms of like actual,
throughout
everyone
the
had
entire
pace.
field, and that finish,
Yeah.
my
It was
God,
like an actual,
what a finish!
trying to hunt
We
people
are
down.
spoiled.
Like.
We have been
Yeah,
spoiled
it's
with
sort
that
of a
finish.
tenth
We
at a
thought
time.
that the Monza fuel mileage miracle was something. We've seen some
I'm
great
annoyed because I had a
finishes
really
in
good car for that
GT3
second
over the
stint,
last
but I
couple of
threw it all the
seasons,
way
and
on the
that's
first
another
corner.
one. We saw that a couple. I
Yeah,
remember a few
and then
years
when
ago, I think it was
when
back
I
to you
went
and we
wide,
called the last Suzuka
I didn't want
race
to come back on because it
back
really.
in 2019. Now, if memory serves
Oh,
me
I
correctly,
moved to the
pull
inside
the
anyway, so you
exact
had room.
same manoeuvre.
Yeah, I know
around the
that, but I
outside of
wasn't
Lewis
going to come
Wedding on
back
the
on. I
final
thought, well,
lap
that's
to try and win that
unfair.
race, and he couldn't quite pull it off.
So
We've seen it happen tonight, though, and that's how it's
Oh,
done.
it would have been an advantage because you went
that
from a
was,
couple
and we've
seconds ahead of me to
seen
right beside
Peter
me.
Savage do that move and
I probably would have out-dragged you down the straight.
Devonish as well earlier in
I
this
know, you
race
had a past
and
the car,
succeed with it on
the
other
funny
people
thing
in
is,
the
one
previous
that
race.
passed the
That was
guy,
just
you know,
absolutely well
nice
done,
race,
and credit
that's
to
bloody
Devonish as well. He
Fagatino
saw
guy,
exactly
he
what
just-
was
he
happening,
dropped,
that he came
Noah
up,
for
and
about a
Peter
lap
Savage
and a
sold the
half.
dummy really well. He looked like he was going to the outside, so when Devonish went there, blocked it, and Savage absolutely sent that
Well,
round the
I know who
outside,
I'm racing,
left
so
the
if
racing
you're
room,
behind me and you get a spin, I'll
and it
let
was
you
just
go
that
because
drag
I know
race
I'm
to
not
the
going to
finish
race you for
line
the
that
race. And
the Bentley
I was actually
just
I was
won. I
catching
reckon
Noah
if the finish
because he was
line
holding
was
him up.
at the entrance of the first corner,
Noah must have been
and they didn't have to worry about turning for that corner, then the Lamborghini
But
would have
I
won.
think he uses a controller that bloke.
We
That's
have
why-
out of that too is
I'm not
that
sure it's
Lion
Fagatino.
Mitchell
I know Manuel
hoping
does.
that he
I'm
was
not sure
going
it's
to be one of
Fagatino.
the
Does
ones
he?
to knock on the door of the
Manuel's on a
podium. He's broken
controller.
that duck with fourth.
Johnny
Fourth
on a
and
controller.
He's finished fifth. So
Floody likes to brag
yeah,
whenever he's in with
not
us
a- not a-
because
not
he's
the
running with
result
a
he was
switch throw
after, but he
controller.
was right
He's
in there
qualified
fighting.
He
away the way
ran
that we
he ran
hoped
the
he
switch
was
throw
gonna take
controller
up to
in
the
the
lead guys, and he
second
did.
last
He was
or
leading the
last
race
round
for
of
a while, which is
T-Stack
good to
all
see.
drive,
We had
and
a
I think
bit of
qualified
variance
second.
out front. But no, we've got to take
So,
nothing away
he likes
from
to bring
our
that up
race
every
winner.
chance he can
And,
get, just to
the
kind of
top
put
three
that
here,
in the middle of the
Floody,
wheel.
and
I couldn't think of
I've got
anything
a funny
worse, to be
feeling
honest.
there's going to be some pools of
I mean,
sweat
if you're
in
used
some of
to
the
racing,
these,
like if you're coming across
racing
from
rigs
console
right now.
racing, you're